Right in this session, we have two amazing guests. We've got Simon Leung, who is the co-founder of Groove Asia, but he's also known as the Internet Insider. For those of you who are wondering, oh, who is Simon Leung? Why is he known as the Internet Insider? Well, I'm going to share with you why. Simon Leung, basically, back in the early 2002s, he was responsible in setting up the agency team, the optimization team for Google itself. That's why he's known as the Internet Insider, or also known as the Google Insider. So when it comes to using free organic marketing strategies and SEO practices, he is the man to learn from. If you're excited to see Simon on this stream, on this video, type in Simon into the chat. And then, of course, we have joining us here with us is JJ Fernandez. If you joined us in our previous session, you will know that he's one of Malaysia's top radio hosts and DJs in 17 years in radio, right? And when it comes to radio and giving out freebies, JJ knows a thing or two as well, right? So today we're going to discuss how do you use free to drive your marketing strategy, right? To be able to drive leads, to drive prospects, and eventually convert them into sales, right? So Simon, yeah, you've been in this industry for a very, very long time. Could you share with us, what are some of the most powerful strategies that you have used when it comes to offering things for free?
Thank you very much, Chin Yu. And nice to see you, of course, Mr. JJ. Obviously, when it comes to marketing, there are many different aspects that we can take a look at in terms of what is the best approach. If you have a product, if you have a service, at the end of the night, we know that in order for us to make money, we need to make sales. But in order for you to make sales, you also need to generate that traffic and generate buzz. And there is a reason why we say free is the most powerful word in all of marketing. If you really think about some of the best marketing strategies out there for products and services, when you go through a mall and you're walking through a shopping mall, if the company is smart, you're probably going to see a lot of free trials or free taste if it's food, free drinks, free whatever it is that they give away because they know that on a product standpoint, they can in fact, for lack of better terms, suck you in by giving you a taste of what is to come. If you don't know, then you don't know, right? If you don't know how good a product can be, if you don't know how great something can taste, if you don't know how powerful the potential of something is, then you're not going to buy at all on a customer standpoint. So with that, what this means that for every consumer, you need to at least give it a shot. You need to give it a taste. You need to give it a free trial. Right here at Groove Asia, you will know that we pretty much give away almost everything that you can think of, plus the kitchen sink, plus all these bonuses, plus all these free gifts, even the main product, which is the software itself. There is a free version, not free 7 days, not even free 30 days, not even free a year. There's a free for life version. There is a reason behind that. We know that by giving away something for free, it's not going to make the company any money, but we also know that when you get a taste of what you can get with the free version, imagine if you upgrade, how much more you will be able to get. Imagine if you're able to upgrade your account and get unlimited virtually everything, how much better will you be able to grow your business? Am I right? This is what the core of giving away something for free is all about. And I'm sure with just this regular basic core of an education itself, many different light bulbs can potentially go off. But let me share with you, just on the concept of free marketing, this can be a weekend course. We can spend 5 days talking about all the different strategies that you can use, you can apply, you can execute today just by giving away something for free. And here's an insider secret. when it comes to anything, whether it's a product, service, events, online or offline, seminars, webinars, workshops. The way that we generate our leads is by giving away something for free. This live stream that you're watching right now, were there any transactions to begin with? Did you have to pay to come in? For some of you, you might even be watching us or getting exposed to us and our community for the very first time right here, right now, and it's all because of the power of free. If we say, hey, join us for this live stream, it'll only cost you $100. You don't know us. You don't like us. You definitely don't trust us. Why should you pay? But now that you know a taste of the kind of value that we can potentially bring to you and your business, imagine if you just invest $10, $100, 500, 1,000, 5,000, how much more worthwhile, how much more value would you be able to get? So learn from everything that not just we preach, not just we teach, but we also do ourselves. Because that's one of the biggest differences between a lot of the so-called gurus out there, the fake gurus, we call them, right? They like to talk the talk, but you'll never see them walk the walk. Everything that we share with you, we apply ourselves. You want to learn how free works? Go to groupasia.pm. Go to groupasia.pm/resources/JV. How many opportunities do we give you to join us for free? The community, the content, the software, classes, online education, even offline education. We give away so much free stuff that people call us crazy. But the reason why they call us crazy is because they don't understand marketing. They don't understand that for every time that we give away something for free, what that means to our bottom line, if you know what you're doing. And that's where this community comes in. That's where the education comes in. That's where we can show you by giving away things for free, this is what the return on investment means to you. But don't just, learn from what we share with you, learn from what we do. And Chinyu, JJ, they will be the first to tell you how much value every time that they're planning on. What's the next big thing that we want to do? Should we charge for it? It's worth thousands easily. But nope, we're going to give it away for free because not only will this help the community, but it will also help the company because this is how the business is run. So with all of that, make sure that we understand it's all part of a funnel. As we mentioned, we can go on and on and on and on, but the basis of this is that you do need to know what you're doing. You need to know what you're saying. You need to have that process in place so that at the end of the day, that free account that you're giving away, the free education, the free registrations, you're generating leads. But what do all these leads mean to you at the end of the night? That's the math that you need to do yourself.
Yeah. And talking about the math, the three key letters you need to understand as a marketer, as an entrepreneur, when using this free marketing strategy is LTV. Now, what does LTV mean? Type in the chats and comments. LTV means lifetime value. Every single person who has ever opted to interact with your business, with your brand, with your products, with your services, they have a lifetime value associated with it, throughout their entire interaction with your business. So it's like, for example, maybe the lifetime of your clients is for a year only. How much is that year worth when they engage with you, they purchase from you? Is it $100, $1,000, or 10,000 US dollars? Right? So when you understand those numbers, that's how you start seeing, actually this free marketing strategy makes sense. If I know that the lifetime value of my client is 10,000 US dollars within a period of 1 year, wouldn't I be willing to spend 1,000 US dollars just to acquire that potential client? Right? So this is how you can start thinking as a marketer. Right? And talking about practicing what we preach and giving away free freebies. If you love freebies, type in freebies into the chat, right? Because we have an amazing event coming up called the Seven Mountains of Influence, where we will be sharing with you how is it that you can leverage off the different strategies, right? Be it in marketing, it's social media, and going beyond that, influencing the wider circles outside of you, within your community, but more importantly, within yourself as well, right? So we've got a freebie for you because I see many of you sharing with you your freebie, right? Go to summitasia.com/seven mountains, and then you'll also be able to see the link in the chat or in the comments as well. JJ, Simon, and then we've got another amazing guest, Kevin Rao, will be sharing with you exactly how you can leverage off the proven strategies to amplify your message, grow your business, and grow yourself as well. So moving on to JJ, with your time in media and also consulting brands and businesses in their marketing strategy and in their growth, how have you seen this whole free marketing strategy fit into the whole picture?
Well, the simple thing when it comes to free, the word free is when you give someone something for free, knowing that your product, whatever you're selling out there, it could be your service or your product for free. If they sample it, they like it, you got a free marketer on your site already. You are going to be, they are going to be the person who like, hey, you want this? Check out this. I tried it for free, but now this is the price. Trust me, it's good. I've tried it. So you gave one person something for free, but that one person could be the person who becomes your advocate, the person who markets it for you. It becomes part of your SEO. It becomes part of your message going out there because this person is going to go, no, trust me. How many of you in here have a product that you love and they're not paying you a single cent? May it be a device, a smartphone device. Like now, if you talk about Apple or Android, you have two different groups who are like, oh, I'm iPhone, oh, I'm this. They're not paying you a single cent, but you liked it already to a point where you're advocating and you are spreading the message why you should use it. So now, if you're a new product, or even if your product's been out there and you believe in your product so much, if you just sample a small group of people, letting them have something for free, that itself grows. When it comes to radio, we give a lot of free things out, especially when we're trying how we leverage free on our on radio back then was we used to give out free stuff when we try a new segment on radio. When we try a new segment, we don't know whether people like it or not. So we have something free attached to it so that people will sample that segment and then find a way to get their feedback from that, a little funnel from a feedback of what we're doing so that we can improve on that. So the free part hooks them in for them to try it, and then they will become your marketer and spread the whole news. So that's how we use free on radio back then. And when it comes to once they are hooked in, they are always going to be your supporter. Like for me, I left radio in 2015. Until today, I'm still the radio guy. But I don't have to do anything anymore. It's just because what I presented and how I did it, and communication using free, using all that, and that name has stuck. Even though people who have not sampled my goods, they still believe that guy can do it because I understand. So now the people will hire me to speak. People will hire me to be MCs. I'm talking about my little bubble that I live in. So those all that thing all started off with free to air radio.
Free to air radio, and right now we have platforms like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, right, and the list goes on for us to be able to reach a wider audience and to share our value for free. So my question to you is, what can you offer for free to your audience so that they can start getting to know you a little bit more, right? And one of the most powerful tools that you can use is education, right? Which is one of the seven mountains, which we will be covering very, very soon. So start asking yourself, what sort of education does my potential clients and prospects value towards them? It's like if they knew, okay, this one strategy, for example, to lose weight in a week, right, without cutting down on their food, right? Wouldn't they be very interested to know, right? So start thinking, right? How can you leverage a free strategy to drive leads and sales for your business? So if you would like to learn more strategies, join us at the Seven Mountains event. The link is at the bottom left over here, summitasia.com/Seven Mountains, and is also available in the description or in the comment section. That's all the time that we have here with you today. So I look forward to seeing you at our event. Bye for now.